Well, there is a look at some of the fans that have made their way over. Folks from Sioux City making their way over from the western part of the state. Pella from central part of the state making their way up. You can see Bishop Heelan in the white uniforms. They are the home team, as this is a matchup between 4 and 5 seeds. Bishop Heelan got here by defeating Boyden Hull Rock Valley 11-1. Then the dramatic started for them. They downed Lamar's 9-8, had to win it in the bottom of the 8th inning after coughing up a 6-0 lead, and then had to come from behind against Sergeant Bluff Luton to win that one 8-7. They gave up a couple of runs in the top of the 8th inning, then scored 3 times in the bottom of the 8th inning to win it. On the other side, Pella got here by beating Newton 3-1, knocked off Winterset 10-7, and they pulled off the upset, beating Grinnell 4-1. Grinnell at that time was the 10th rated team in the state. So look at the Bishop Heelan bench, as they kind of, all the teams here negotiating this new facility that we're at here for the Class 3A, 4A state tournament in Cedar Rapids for the first time. And the grounds crew here was tested. They passed the test with that just downpour that came down. It was a straight downpour of a rain that we had. So we are ready to go here with what was supposed to be our 5 o'clock game. Glad to have you along with us here today. Samuel Carlson, the designated hitter, will lead off against the Bishop Heelan starting pitcher, Jaron Bleeker. Bleeker is a senior. He's a first-team All-Stater, headed to Iowa for his college baseball. You can see he's a big old tall drink of water out there on the mound. And quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Bleeker making his 10th start. He's 7-3 on the year, 85 strikeouts on the year, 63 1/3 innings pitched. And Carlson quickly laces one down the left field line. Stops, thought about taking 2, but stops at first as Chabanos got to it quickly down that left field line. And Carlson, a .356 hitter coming in, adds to that average. That's going to bring up the catcher, Anderson Schern. He is a .301 hitter. They're going to play small ball, bunt. Bleeker fields, throws over to first, and the sacrifice is good, 1-3. Carlson moves into scoring position. And it's going to bring up the center fielder, Isaiah Kettler. He is a 2-time All-Stater, just a junior. Kettler hitting .515. And with the open base, you'll be curious to see how Bleeker elects to pitch to him. Braden Erickson flashing the signs behind home plate. Kettler headed to SIU Edwardsville for his college baseball. Already made that commitment as a junior. No advance. Erickson hopped on that one rather quickly. Kept Carlson at second. 76 degrees, our first pitch temperature. Kettler with an advantageous count at the plate. Let's see if Kettler has a green light. Walks on 4 straight. And now Nathan Carey, the third baseman, steps in. Carey, a junior, hitting .279. There you look at Bleeker All-State pitcher from a year ago. Carey doesn't offer. Catches the zone. That breaking ball stayed up and in. 2-1 now the count. Runner at second, Carlson singled to start the game. Kettler's at first with a one-out walk. This one is grounded. And that one gets through the infield, scoots into the outfield. That is going to plate a run for the Pella Dodge. Nobody is at second. Now there is somebody at second. And Carey trying to stretch the play. Gets thrown out. But Carlson scores. Kettler moves to third. You can see that just got right under the glove of Schaefer. And they do rule that as an error. And Lake Kalman, the right fielder, a .227 hitter, steps to the plate. Runner on third, but 2 out now. And this one is lifted in the air in foul territory, and that one is going to land in about the third row. Ethan Erickson giving it a look. This one got in on the hands. Kalman fist that one foul. The Dutch 27-9 on the year. They've won 11 of their last 13. Nice stop that time by Raiden Erickson. That keeps Kettler at third. Backhand that time by Erickson to keep that one in play. And now Kalman has worked the count full of 3-2. And a breaking ball taken for strike 3. So Carlson started it with a leadoff single. He comes around to score. 1 hit in the inning. Pella leaves 1. And it is Bishop Heelan coming to the plate on the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Well, Pella plates a run in the top of the first inning. It's Bishop Heelan coming to bat for the first time. Let's give you their starting lineup. They're going to lead off with the left fielder, George Chabanas. The pitcher, Jaron Bleeker, bats second. Batting third is the designated hitter, Caleb Lefevre. He bats for the second baseman, Carter Beck. The cleanup hitter is the center fielder, Brady Baker. Sean Schaefer bats fifth. He plays shortstop. First baseman, Ethan Erickson, hits sixth. The catcher, Raiden Erickson, hitting seventh. Then it's Carson Fitch, the right fielder, batting eighth. Batting ninth is the third baseman, Hunter Wahab. For Pella, they will have Tegan Hoekstra, sophomore, on the mound. This is his 12th start of the year. He's 9-2 on the year. And George Chabanas, a .345 hitter at the plate. He is a senior. This one is lifted in the air into left center field. Kettler drifts over, and that is out number one in the home half of the first inning. That's one of the better center fielders you'll see in the high school ranks. Kettler there for Pella. And now the pitcher, Jaron Bleeker, steps in. He is a .371 hitter. He had the game-winning RBIs in that sub-state final that beat Sergeant Bluff Luton. Bleeker ahead in the count, 2-0. Breaking ball, and that is foul. Rifled up the middle, and a base hit for Bleeker. Waiting on the courtesy runner. There we go. Drew Ewell is the courtesy runner. Throw over there, and Ewell back easily. Ewell with 17 stolen bases on the year. Caleb LeFevre, sophomore designated hitter. He's a .379 hitter, lefty against lefty. And Hookster gets ahead 0-2. Class 4A quarterfinals will start tomorrow. First game at 11:30. We'll finish up our 3A quarterfinals tomorrow at 9. That one missed high. This one is grounded in the hole. That is going to trickle into left field for a base hit. LeFevre finding the hole. Back-to-back singles for the Crusaders in this half of the first inning. They've got something going. And that's going to bring up the two-time All-Stater Brady Baker, the cleanup hitter. He had a lot of room there in that left side of the infield. That one just found a hole between Carey and Bethards. Baker is a .318 hitter. Took a healthy cut at a fastball, and Hookster just blew it right by him. This one is lifted in the air to right center field. That is going to dip down. That is going to be trouble. One run coming around to score. They are going to hold the other runner up at third. And Bishop Heelan has tied it up. 4 batters into the home half of the first inning and threatening to do more. Baker just drove it out to right center field. And you can see the courtesy runner Ewell being careful, making sure that it got down. He scores easily. Sean Schaefer, the shortstop, showing bunt. Schaefer is a senior. He has been starting since his freshman year at Bishop Heelan. Third baseman Carey is way in, trying to take away the bunt. And you look at middle infield is back. They're going to concede the run. And 2 strikes on Schaefer. Hoekstra trying to get the strikeout. Schaefer just trying to put the ball in play. And strike 3 call. A big strikeout that time by Hoekstra. And now the number 6 hitter, first baseman Ethan Erickson. Count it 1-1. That hits the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Hoekstra wiggles out of some damage, but a run scores. We have played one. We're all knotted up. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
This broadcast of the Iowa High School Athletic Association State Championships is presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud to champion Iowa's youth.
Now there is a look at downtown Cedar Rapids, our location for the week here in Cedar Rapids at Veterans Memorial Stadium, home of the High Class A affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, the Cedar Rapids Colonels, and a rich baseball history here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Pella. The pitcher, Tegan Hoekstra, will lead off. He's a .307 hitter. He's down at the count 0-2. Grounded up the middle. Back to second baseman. Fields it cleanly and gets it over to first for the out. So 1 up, 1 down in the top of the second inning. That's going to bring in the first baseman, Lucas Jablonski, for Pella. There you look at Beck. Made that play look real easy. Jablonski, a 186 hitter. Fouls this first one into his own dugout. Got by the catcher, Raiden Erickson. Count even at 1. Lucas Jablonski, the batter. His dad, Jesse, the head coach at Pella, coaching at third. That breaking ball stays high. Nathan Vanderloon on deck for the Dutch. one hits the outside corner. This one is fouled straight back. Count remains the same at 2-2. Jaron Bleeker headed to Iowa for his college baseball. And that one trickles out of the glove of Erickson. He's going to have to throw down to first, which he does. Second strikeout of the day for Bleeker. And now the second baseman, Nathan Vanderloon, steps to the plate for Pella. He is the number 8 hitter. Vanderloon, a 186 hitter. Fouls the first one straight back. Got folks sitting in the suite levels here at Veterans Memorial Stadium, and they had best be on their toes. Foul balls could get up here in a hurry. Vanderloon down the count now at 1-2. Bleeker had some trouble in the first inning, but wiggled out of it with just one run being scored. That one is up and away. And a swing and a miss struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bleeker, his third of the day. And Pella goes quietly in the second. Bottom of the second we go. This is the High B Championship Network. Now there is a look at the sophomore, Tegan Hoekstra. He also kind of wiggled in, wiggled out of trouble in that bottom half of the first. His first batter is Raiden Erickson, the catcher. And he sends one to the right fielder, Cowman. One pitch, one out here in the home half of the second inning. 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Crusaders. And Carson Fitch, the right fielder, steps in now. Fitch is a .241 hitter. And he looks at a strike. Ahead in the count is Hoekstra, 0-2. And swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Hoekstra. Time now for a message from Mid-American Energy.
At Mid-American Energy, it's our job to keep you safe. If you see a down power line, assume it's live and dangerous. Keep yourself and others at least 30 feet away. Then call 911 to get it taken care of.
Hunter Wahab, the third baseman, number 9 hitter. He is a junior. 321 hitter. There is a strike. That one up and away. Now 3-1. Hoekstra does not want to put the number 9 hitter on base and bring the top of the order up for Bishop Heelan. But he did just that. First walk issued by Hoekstra. And now the senior George Chabanas, the left fielder, steps to the plate. 345 hitter coming into play today. Chabanas is a heck of a soccer player. Was named to the All-State team in soccer this year. And he lifts this one into right field. That trickles in for a base hit. Going first to third is Wahab. And Bishop Heelan trying to get something going with 2 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. See how a little hesitation there by Wahab, but then quickly got over to 3rd, made it over there easily. Now a conference on the mound between Sherm, the catcher, and Hoekstra, the pitcher. Jaron Bleeker at the plate. I think they're going to, kind of baseball they're going to throw out. So 2 out of the inning. Bleeker singled back in the first. His courtesy runner Ewell scored for him. And he looks at a strike. Throw over to first. Bleeker lifts this one down the right field line. That is going to go foul. And the count at 0-2. This one is grounded up the middle, and the shortstop makes a heck of a play. No throw, but it does allow a run to score. Beathard's made a sliding attempt. Was hoping to cut down Chabanis at second, but could not do so. And an infield single by the pitcher, Bleeker, who's 2 for 2. It really wasn't a whole lot that Beathard's could do, even if he tries to field that cleanly and go to first. I think Bleeker's going to beat that out. Now Ewell's going to be the courtesy runner for him, and Caleb Lefevre steps to the plate. Lefevre singled his first time up. Hoekstra fooled him with off-speed pitch. Lefevre's going to step out of the box. All this started with 2 out and nobody on. Pickoff throw to second. It was close, but Chabanis back in. Well, started with a number 9 hitter, Wahab drawing a walk. There you'll see Chabanis leaning a bit. And swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Stays in front. Good work there by Sherm, the catcher. is fisted and in to right field for a base hit. They're going to try to score the runner from third. No, they don't. And Chabanas quickly retreats. A good strong throw from Kalman in right field. And that is going to leave them loaded at the time. And you see Chabanas got a bad start, and then after he slipped around third, decided to get back into third. Now the bases are loaded for Brady Baker, and he fouls one right back toward our location. Baker doubled home the run in the first inning. And that one is fisted foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But Bishop Heelan does some two-out damage. A walk and 3 straight base hits, score a run, and we have played 2. It is Bishop Heelan with the 1-run lead. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Well, Bishop Heelan has scored 1 in each inning. And it is Pella with the 9, 1, and 2 hitters here in the top half of the third against Jaron Bleeker, first team All-State pitcher from a year ago. Landon Beathard's a 184 hitter. Junior shortstop for the Dutch team. And he looks at strike 2. That one a bit high. Pella got here by beating Newton, winner set, and winning at Grinnell. And a swing and a miss. Struck him out as Braden Erickson holds on to the foul tip. That is 3 straight strikeouts and 4 overall for the right-hander Jaron Bleeker. Top of the order is Samuel Carlson, the designated hitter. 356 hitter coming into play today. He helped that with a base hit to start the ball game, and he is hacking at the first pitch, fouls it away. This is the guy that Coach Jablonski says has really been the key for this team as a leadoff hitter. He has done a great job of just setting the table for this Dutch program. Way out in front there. Bleeker ahead in the count. And this one is rifled into right field, and another base hit for Carlson. Boy, he just swings the bat like he's angry at something. I mean, just look at the power he generates in that swing. Now Anderson Sherm, the catcher, step in. He bunted his last time up, sacrificed the runner over. Sherm, a 301 hitter, and he rifles one into right field as well, and that is a base hit. It quickly gets to the right fielder Fitch, so Carlson has to stay put at second. But now the Dutch trying to get something going here with 1 out in the top of the third inning. We'll get the courtesy runner for Sherm. The freshman Owen Kettler will run. brother Isaiah will step to the plate. Kettler walked his first time up. They had a base open, and they really pitched around him. And Carlson there leading off at second. And a strike. Kettler, a .515 hitter, two-time All-Stater, just a junior. Pickoff try at second, they got him. Carlson leaning a little too far. Bleeker turned, wheeled, and a big out number 2 for the Crusaders. You can see that wasn't even close. Kettler looks at a ball. Owen Kettler, the courtesy runner at first, is 9 of 12 in stolen bases. This one chopped to the second baseman. Beck throws it over to first, and the side is retired. So a threat by Pella, but the pickoff play big, and we have gone through 2.5 innings of play. Bishop Heelan with a 1-run lead. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Now there's a look at some of the Bishop Heelan fans. Checking out scores from the activities in Class 1A and 2A over in Carroll, no doubt. They're not. They're doing anything but that. Tegan Hoekstra with his 3rd inning of work. He's thrown 21 pitches in each of the first 2 innings. I'm sure he'd like to just have a nice little easy 3rd inning. He's got the 5, 6, and 7 hitters up for Bishop Heelan. Sean Schaefer, the shortstop. Schaefer lifts this one in the air, foul. Schaefer is senior, headed to Iowa Western for his college baseball. 5 home runs on the year for him. Breaking ball outside. Haven't seen anything leave the yard yet. This is only our 3rd game of the tournament. And a swing and a miss. Schaefer goes down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And the 5th overall for Hoekstra. And now the first baseman, Ethan Erickson, steps to the plate. Erickson with 9 home runs on the year. That is 4th best in Class 3A. It's 315 down the left field line. There's a big wall there. It jets out a little bit more into left field. Left center's at 378. There is a spot just off of center field to the left side that is at 407. I'm going to try to stay away from there. There you see that big wall. That's just right of center field. Erickson goes fishing. 1 in the dirt. He wants to step out and collect his thoughts. This one is popped in the air. Right center field. Center fielder Kettler takes control. That is the 2nd out of the inning. Well, this inning starting kind of the way the home half of the 2nd did. But then Bishop Heelan put 4 on base to score a run. Braden Erickson, the catcher, 0 for 1 on the day. And that one chops that one off the tootsies. They never make those shin guards deep enough to protect everything. Somehow the foul ball always finds the part that is not covered by the hard plastic. That one is outside. This one is lined down the left field line. That is extra bases. That's going to rattle in that 315 corner. Erickson digging for second. He will stop there with a 2-out double. Bishop Heelan trying to get some 2-out magic going again. Boy, that was just hit hard down that left field line. Austin Larson, the junior, comes in as a courtesy runner for the catcher Erickson. And now Carson Fitch, the right fielder, steps to the plate. Fitch, a .241 hitter coming into play today, struck out back in the second. And there is a strike. Not much of a lead for Larson at second. Down even at 1. Winner of this one will have to wait until tomorrow morning to find out who they play in Wednesday's semifinal. That one up high. What was supposed to be our 7 o'clock game with the number 1 seed Wahlert Catholic of Dubuque and Central DeWitt. That's been moved to tomorrow at 9. We had over a 2-hour rain delay that interrupted game 2 of our session today. That's 3-1 to Fitch. Walk. So again, Hoekstra just having difficulty shutting the door after getting the first 2 out. He did that in the second inning. Trouble again here in the third inning. And that is going to bring a visit to the mound. This time it's going to be the pitching coach come out and visit with his sophomore left-hander. Just kind of remind him that he just got to get one more out. Get back in this. You can also see the devices around the neck. That's one of the things in high school ball. They are allowing a dugout to catcher communication device. Not all the teams use it, but many of them do. The number 9 hitter, Hunter Wahop, he got the rally started in the last inning with a 2-out walk. And he looks at a strike. The outfield giving up a lot of room in the gaps for the number 9 hitter Wahop. 0-2 the count. And this one just poked out of play down the right side. That's why you bring a glove to the game. Yeah, kid, he's feeling 8 feet tall right now. And a swing and a miss struck him out. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning. The 2-out damage doesn't hurt. And Bishop Heelan turned away for the first time today. We played 3. It's Bishop Heelan with a 1-run lead. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. There's a look at our home plate umpire today, Dan Klein, and the Bishop Heelan bench in that background. As they nurse a 1-run lead, we go to the top of the 4th inning. 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up for the Pella Dutch against the senior right-hander Jaron Bleeker. Nathan Carey, the third baseman, reached on an air his first time up. That's what plated the only run of the day for Pella. But then Carey tried to take second when second was not being occupied, but he didn't get to the bag in time. Bishop Heelan is able to recover defensively. And that was a big out. That would have been first and third, 1 out. Instead, it was a runner on third, 2 out. And a strike to Carey. Carey, 279 coming into play today. And swings and misses at a breaking ball. Fifth strikeout today for Bleeker. That's going to bring in the right fielder, Lake Cowman. This Pella team, no seniors on the roster at all. They've done it this year with mainly juniors, a few sophomores. Coach Jablonski said about this junior class, they have been circling these years for a while. Saw this class as they were ascending their way into varsity action. Really liked what he was seeing. Didn't know it'd be this year when they make it to state, but he felt really good about what this class could do. And Cowman, the batter for Pella, one of those members of that class. Slow breaking ball in for strike 1. This one is chopped into the hole. It's short. Schaefer, a long throw over, but could not make the throw. And the throw ends up trickling into the Bishop Heelan dugout. So Cowman with an infield single now is going to advance to second on the throwing error. Second error of the day for Bishop Heelan. The second one committed by Schaefer. And now the pitcher, Tegan Hoekstra, to try to help his own cause here in the top of the 4th inning. Hoekstra, the sophomore, rounded out his first time up. Well, he took a healthy cut at that one, fouled it straight back. Hoekstra, a 307 hitter coming into play today. The Pella Dutch. Used to be the Little Dutch. They have dropped a little. They're just the Dutch now. Pick off at second, and they got him again. Third Pella Dutch base runner that has been cut down today. And the timing play worked perfectly between Bleeker and Schaefer. Watch it here. Whoop. Right on the helmet. Carey tried to stretch an extra base. Carlson picked off in the third inning, and now Kalman picked off there. There is a strike. Bleeker looking for strikeout number 6 on the day. That was fouled straight back. And a base hit for Hoekstra. Get a Dutch courtesy runner. Landon Plymouth. He is a sophomore, and he will run for Hoekstra. And now Lucas Jablonski stepped to the plate with 2 out and a runner on. And they picked off the courtesy runner Plymouth just like that. So Pella put 2 runners on in the inning, but both of them picked off by Bleeker. And we are halfway through this one here. Look at that quick move. And easily out. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Now there is a look at the pitcher, Jaron Bleeker. He is the second hitter due up this inning, but he has picked 3 off the bases, 2 in that last half inning. And the top of the lineup with George Chabanas to lead things off for Bishop Heelan. Chabanas flied out back in the first, singled in the second. Chabanas is a senior. Chops this one foul. Bishop Heelan making their 20th state tournament appearance. That is 4th most in state history. Hoekstra brings it home. And a breaking ball misses outside. Count even at 2. This one lifted in the air down the right side, but that is going to make it into the seats about 7 or 8 rows deep. If you're coming here for the state tournament and you want a foul ball, that's where you want to sit, right out there in those metal bleachers. Not too many people out there. You might take home a few. Count goes full. Rounded up the middle, trickles off the glove of Hoekstra, but nice recovery by Beathards, and he throws Chabanas out at first.
The pitcher, Jaron Bleeker.
Bleeker offering at the first pitch. It's a high fly ball. Right fielder Kalman underneath it. And 2 out here in the 4th inning. Let's take a look at our Sukup Stat Summary, brought to you by Sukup Manufacturing. Farm quality products to offer more quality time with your family. You can see Bishop Heelan has left a lot of folks on base, but Pella's had a lot of folks pick off base today. Bishop Heelan with a single run in the first and the second inning. Pella scoring in the top of the first inning. That's kind of been where we're at today. driver, down on the count 0-2. Left-handed hitting DH is 2 for 2 today. Lifts that one down the air, left field line, and that one just goes foul. Looking for what would be an easy inning for him. He hasn't had one yet today. He's gone 21 pitches in each of the first 3 innings. This one is chopped to the pitcher Hoekstra, and an easy throw over to first, and the side is retired. So a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 4th inning. Bishop Heelan with the lead. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Well, there is a look at the Dutch bench for Pella. They had a long confab between innings. And again, I'm sure that is one of those moments with such a young team here at the state tournament. No seniors on this roster. And they have been a little sloppy on the base paths today. But still a lot of baseball to play, and trailing it by 1 to this Bishop Heelan team. 7, 8, and 9 hitters coming up. Lucas Jablonski, the first baseman. The first one to step in, and he looks at a strike. And Jablonski looks at a breaking ball for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he goes down on strike for the 2nd time today. And now the second baseman, Nathan Vanderloon, will step to the plate. Laker's been pretty good. He has scattered 4 hits in today's game. The only run scored against him was an unearned run. Count is even at 1. This one is fouled straight back. There you can see the communication device that Bishop Heelan is using. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw down. Strikeout number 7 for Bleeker. Now the number 9 hitter, Landon Bethards. He struck out back in the 3rd inning. Bleeker has walked 1. Just blew a fastball right by him. Now the count even at 2. Just stayed alive, did Beathard's. Beathard's trying to get on base, get it back up to the top of the order. This one-run game. That's a chop foul. We'll do it again. This game was supposed to start today at 5 o'clock, but the 2-hour rain delay pushed it back a little bit. Game 1 went a little long as well. As Beathard strikes out, Bleeker strikes out the side. He has retired 5 in a row. 8 strikeouts on the day for the big senior right-hander. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Well, look at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Cedar Rapids. Outstanding venue here today. That is the sophomore Tegan Hoekstra. And look at Bishop Heelan head man Andy Osborne. He's part of the 500 win club now in the state of Iowa. Got that late in the year. It has been a resurgence, Bishop Heelan athletically, as far as the baseball program, the football program, boys basketball program. They have all enjoyed success here lately. There's a line drive, and Carey, the third baseman, just reaches up the left hand and spears it for out number 1 as Brady Baker is retired on a bullet of a line drive. That's why you need the good reflexes over at that position. And Sean Schaefer, the shortstop. He has had some trouble solving this left-hander Hoekstra. This one is hit on the ground. A one-hopper to Jablonski, who easily steps on the bag. And Hoekstra is now retired 6 straight.
First baseman, Ethan Erickson.
And Ethan Erickson, the first baseman, will come to the plate. Top of the order will come up for Pella when we get to the 6th inning. Erickson comes up empty on that one. Erickson, just a junior, 9 home runs on the year for him. That one downstairs. Yeah, down the left field line is where you want to try to park one if you are a home run hitter. Everywhere else in this ballpark, you are going to earn it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Hoekstra settling down now. Strikeout number 6 on the day for him. And we have gone through 5. A good one between these 4-5 seeds. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network.
This broadcast of the Iowa High School Athletic Association State Championships is presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud to champion Iowa's youth.
Now there's a look at the big right-hander, Jared Bleeker, the first-team All-Stater from a year ago, headed to Iowa for his college baseball. He's been pretty darn good today. 8 strikeouts on the day. The only run against him, an unearned run. He's at 71 pitches through 5 innings. But he's got the top of the order here, Samuel Carlson, who has 2 of the 4 hits. And he looks at his strike. Carlson is adding to his .356 season average. This one is lifted in the air deep into left field. That one has hit a ton. And the left fielder, Chabanos, goes a long way to haul that one in. George Chabanos in left. Watch him track this one down. Anderson Sherm now steps in. He's got a hit on the day, but he looks at a strike. Bleeker brings the next one home. This one's chopped up the middle. Tough play. Schaefer over to first. Got him! Bishop Heelan flashing some leather here in the top of the 6th inning. Had a little trouble getting that out of the glove, did Schaefer. Still was able to get the speedy Sherm headed down the first base line. And now Isaiah Kettler takes one up and in. Kettler walked back in the first, grounded out in the third. 2-0 the count to him. And Kettler second in the state in batting average at .515 coming into play today. Just a junior. He has been on the All-State team his freshman and sophomore years. Headed SIU Edwardsville for his college baseball. Now Kettler steps out of the box. That one just missed. And a breaking ball is a strike. 3-2 the count. And Kettler walks. So the second walk of the day given up by Bleeker, both to Kettler. Time now for a message from Mid-American Energy.
At Mid-American Energy, it's our job to keep you safe. If you see a down power line, assume it's live and dangerous. Keep yourself and others at least 30 feet away. Then call 911 to get it taken care of.
Well, let's see. We've got a little bit of a stoppage here. There we go. So Nathan Carey had to get something fixed there in the dugout. The cleanup hitter steps in. Kettler over at first, 23 of 24 in stolen bases. Let's see if Pella tries to manufacture something. They have not been very good on the base pass today. They've had 3 picked off the bases, and they ran into an out as well. Yeah. 0-2 count to the cleanup hitter, Carey. Pitch-wise, Bleeker is at 84 pitches unofficially at this point in the game. And swing and a miss. Carey strikes out. And so the 2-out walk is left stranded. So we played 5.5. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The big fella there in command. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Well, look at the Bishop Heelan fans. Their team clinging to a 1-run lead. Remember, the Iowa High School Sports Network will name our tournament MVP award winner, fueled by Iowa beef. We'll do that at the end of Friday night's Class 4A championship game. 7, 8, and 9 hitters for Bishop Heelan in the home half of the 6th. Raiden Erickson, the catcher. He doubled back in the 3rd. Tegan Hoekstra has settled down the last 2 innings. He's retired 7 in a row. Some elevated pitch counts in the first 3 innings. Sophomore has done a good job. That is strike 3 called. Strikeout number 7 on the day for him. Check that, strikeout number 8 for him. Now we'll get the slow walk out to the mound. There's some bullpen action going, and looks like we're going to have a pitching change for Pella. What a job by the sophomore, Tegan Hoekstra. We'll get our first pitching change of the day. Hoekstra will get a change of gloves. We'll get all the defensive alignments in a moment. And our new pitcher for Pella, that is the freshman, Hayes Lautenbach. So we'll get some numbers on him here. Lautenbach making his 10th appearance of the year, all in relief. He has a 2-0 record, 12 1/3 innings pitched, has 3 saves on the year, a 2.27 ERA. He has struck out 19 in those 12 1/3 innings. And he will come in with 1 out in the 6th inning. So Hoekstra will head out to center field. So Hayes Lautenbach, the new pitcher for Pella.
Right fielder, Lane Allen.
So Hoekstra goes to center. Stepping in now is Carson Finch, the right fielder for Heelan. And he looks at a strike. Finch, a junior. Grounds this one to the shortstop Bethards. Gobbles it up. Gets it over for out number 2. For Pella, they will have their 5, 6, and 7 hitters up when we get to the top of the 7th inning. No action in the Heelan bullpen. And that is noteworthy because Bleeker at 85 pitches. If he throws 6 pitches in the 7th inning, he will be done pitching for the remainder of the tournament. I'm sure Heelan head coach Andy Osborne wants to do whatever he can to pocket this one. Worry about Friday if and when that happens. This one is grounded foul down the third base line. That is always the tough part of the decision making here that head coaches have. You try to pull your ace pitcher and save him for a potential championship. That has backfired on teams in years past. Hunter Walhop started the rally in the second inning. That's been the difference. His 2-out walk. He came around to score after back-to-back base hits by the top of the order. The RBI single from Caleb LeFevre. Check swing, and he went around. 2-2 the count. This one is chopped into no man's land, and no throw as the third baseman Carey cut it off, but did not have a throw and very wisely put that one in his pocket. That is going to bring up the top of the order, though. You can see this just got past the glove of Lautenbach, and once that happened, there was nothing for Carey to be able to do. And we're going to have another pitching change. And our third pitching change of the inning is going to bring in the junior Isaiah Kettler. So Kettler is going to come in with 2 out here in the 6th inning. And for Kettler, this is his 10th appearance. 13 1/3 innings pitched. All of his appearances have been in relief, and they've been short stints with 3 saves on the year. 31 strikeouts in his 13 1/3 innings pitched. And you see our home plate umpire, Dan Klein, making sure that he is on the same page with everyone. I think Hoekstra may be moving over to left field. No, back into center. We got all kinds of pointing going on and people moving around. Two out in the inning. Well, just look at those strikeout the innings pitch numbers. Those are just gaudy. He is just a junior. Has been on the All-State third team. A couple of years as an outfielder. The leadoff hitter, George Chabanis, steps to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Made a heck of a play back in the 6th inning to retire the leadoff man Carlson, who put a charge into a fly ball. Walhop's the runner at first. He is going. This one is popped foul. And that heads off the facade. And you got to look alive here. There was a photographer on the first row that got hit right on the noggin with the carom. Walhop's going again. Pitch inside. Nope, it hit him. It hit Chabanis. That's going to put runners at first and second. And now the pitcher, Bleeker, will step to the plate. Bleecker drove in what has been the go-ahead run at this point in the game. A 2-out single in the second inning. That plated Bishop Heelan's second run. He also had a single in the first innings. His courtesy runner scored the first run of the day for Bishop Heelan. Bleecker looks at a strike. 371 hitter coming into play today, the senior. So All-Stater versus All-Stater in this matchup. In all fairness, it's an All-State outfielder pitching to an All-State pitcher. Bleecker fouls that one off. 1-2 the count. Bleecker, the number 2 hitter in this Bishop Heelan lineup. Did not offer at that breaking ball. You see took that deep breath out. Like, whoo, that was nasty. Here comes the 2-2. Just barely stays alive with that one. Welcome to the 10 o'clock hour here in Central Iowa. This one is fisted into right field. That is a base hit. They're going to send the runner Wahab home. Throw home. He is safe. So Bishop Heelan scores their third run of the game with a 2-out, nobody on rally. And Bleecker drives in his second run of the day. Just staying alive with some foul tips. Wahab got a great jump with 2 out. Running from second. Now Drew Ewell back courtesy running for Bleecker. Caleb LeFevre fouls the first one straight back. LeFevre with a couple of singles. One and one the count. Our fourth quarterfinal round game in Class 3A that was scheduled tonight for 7:30. We'll play that one at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Wahlert Catholic and Central DeWitt. That's a 1-8 seeded matchup. Ewell back in. One and two now, the count to LeFevre. Mine. Here it comes to the sophomore. LeFevre lifts this one in the air to center field. Hoekstra broke back a moment, but then came in and puts it away for out number 3. But Bishop Heelan does add an insurance run on a couple of base hits. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Pella needs 2 to stay alive. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network. Now Pella will have the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the top of the 7th inning. Jaron Bleeker looks like he is going to go all the way. He has 85 pitches on the day. If he gets to pitch number 91 on the day, he will not be able to pitch the rest of the state tournament. But I'm sure head coach Andy Osborne of Bishop Heelan is just saying, get through this. Here's the first pitch swinging. And Wahab, third to first. That is out number 1 as Lake Cowman is retired to start the 7th inning. That's going to bring up Tegan Hoekstra. Started the game as the pitcher, is now the center fielder. Hoekstra has 1 of the 4 base hits for Pella. It was the 4th inning when Pella had a couple of runners on. But a pickoff at second, a pickoff at first. That was a big, big stretch there. They've had 1 base runner on since then. But Bleeker has been in command. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now he is at 90 pitches. 1 pitch to Lucas Jablonski, and that will be it for Bleeker. What a day he has had. Now he hits Jablonski, and that's going to bring the tying run to the plate for Pella. Nathan Vanderloon will step to the plate. So Vanderloon has struck out twice. And he looks at a ball high. Two and 0 the count. There's a strike. Jablonski not taking much of a lead at first. His run doesn't mean anything. That is the important guy for both sides. Vanderloon. Heelan now does get some bullpen action going. Swing and a miss. Pella down to their final strike. Ten strikeouts on the day for Bleeker. Count goes full. Now Jablonski at first can leave with the pitch. And ball 4. We'll get a visit to the mound. Head coach Andy Osborne making the jog out to the mound, not the slow walk. That usually just indicates a discussion. That is Caleb LeFevre. He is warming up. He's one of the 4 starters that Coach Osborne, he said that they are 4 deep from a starting rotation. They'll use Baker and they'll use Erickson, the first baseman, as closers. I think we might get a pinch runner at first with Vandaloon representing the tying run. Owen Kettler, who was a courtesy runner earlier today, he will come in and be a pinch runner now. And Landon Bethards, the junior shortstop, he represents the last hope now for Pella. He fouls that one straight back. Pella not going away. And a strike 2. And like before, the Dutch down to their final strike. A time called at the plate by Bethards. Runner at second is Jablonski. Owen Kettler, the tying run, the pinch runner at first. Way up high with that offering. 1-2. Favor continuing to warm in the bullpen. Oh, that one just barely staying alive was Bethards. Samuel Carlson hoping to get an opportunity on deck. He has hit 3 laser shots today. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 11 for Jaron Bleeker. And that will advance Sioux City Bishop Heelan into Wednesday's semifinal round. A 3-1 win today. Bleeker goes the distance. 11 strikeouts, 4 hits on the day. And the All-Stater just put on an all-state performance today for Bishop Heelan. Back in a moment. This is the Hy-Vee Championship Network.